is that I was trying to try to get as much information as I could that I thought would be relevant, that could help me in my development to be a better person. And I started reading. But the Black Panther Party, it even took it farther. It made it to where it was a necessity. It was, you had to, if you didn't know how to read, you had to learn how to read. You had to study. You had to dissect the things that was in the books. Although myself and others, it's like we didn't get to book learning. I got my education from the streets. I knew what was wrong because I seen what the police was doing. I seen people didn't have jobs. You could just look and see. You didn't have to do no great studying to see that you was oppressed and you was being exploited. You seen that. But the thing that intrigued me the most about it is that here was a solution. You know, I mean, it was just like even today. It's like people can feel like, yes, everything is going wrong, but what can I do about it? What can I do? And when I start opening up them books, start reading them books, we start dissecting that information in them books, I knew then. There wasn't no way that I didn't know the truth, and there was no way I could turn around and walk away from it. Now I know, and I know the truth, and then I'm going to turn my back on it and walk away and just be another peasant in this society and don't do nothing about rectifying the wrongs that just have been created in this society. I dedicated my life to change this shit. But how I got there was through reading and dialoguing and us being able to discuss the whole issue. And it was a great thing because I wasn't the only one that learned how to read joining the Black Panther Party. There was others that joined. So it's very important, you know, that people understand that we wasn't just the whole thing about criminalizing us. That was the farthest thing. Yeah, if you could, how could you criminalize you the criminal? How you gonna criminalize me? You done stole up from Africa. You done took all the land, and you gonna call somebody else a criminal? You know, so it was just a whole thing where the truth slapped the shit out of me, and it wasn't nothing I could do but accept it and deal with it. And that's what I've been doing ever since 67. 66, 65. Because the rebellion in 65, that changed my whole direction. A lot of people was involved in gang activity and all that kind of stuff and trying to do things for themselves. But after 65, we had a whole different kind of feeling in the community. People wasn't talking about for themselves. They was talking about, you know, we need jobs in the community. We need all this and we need that. The same thing we talk about now was the same thing we was talking about then. And so it ain't really nothing that really changed except, you know, now you can walk around with a telephone and all this kind of stuff. But as far as our living conditions and what's happening with us, it ain't really changed. We've still been exploited. Everybody, okay, I'm gonna stop now, because everybody know about the 1% and the 99. So I ain't gonna go into all that. So I'm preaching to the choir. So I hope I encourage y'all to talk to other people, to tell other people that they need to get involved in changing the reality that they're living in. Because this here, what we're going through right now, is killing us. That's all I'm going to say.
That's what they want to do.
That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. I think